So when I was younger, I had a teacher. His name was Pat Gabby. He's my sixth grade teacher, and he was really a brilliant guy. And he's one of my great mentors, young mentors, you know. And I sort of took a lot of his spirit and the lessons that he gave me through my journey of life. Do you have anybody like that from your childhood?
Yeah, I have Mr. Thrasher. He was like the seventh grade social studies teacher and uh, teacher. His name just escaped me.
Mm.
Mr. Craig was my math teacher in high school. I've been writing a lot. I was actually just writing right before this podcast. I finished a scene. I'm writing a screenplay,
All
and
right.
I was probably the least likely to write a book in high school because I was sucked at English,
Yeah.
and my I tortured my English teachers, and now here I am writing.
Awesome.
So it's funny how and I my English teachers I remember very well. My French teacher I remember very well. I ended up minoring in French, and I
Yeah.
did an exchange at the French Air Force Academy, and
Right.
I speak French a lot. And that teacher that I had in high school is the reason why. Um,
Cool.
and so it's amazing what an impact teachers can have on
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So, when I was younger, I didn't read a lot of books, but eventually, when I started sailing, I really got into reading because I got a lot of free time laying in my bunk. But when I was younger, I picked up a book called Cosmos by Carl Sagan, and
Hmm.
that had a pretty profound impact on me. Do you have any books similar to that? Do you have any books that
Yeah,
grounded you?
absolute book I read, like the first book I ever read in kindergarten or whatever, was about Apollo, and that kind of inspired me to be an
Really?
astronaut. And then when I was 13, I read The Right Stuff
Cool.
by Tom Wolfe,
Yeah.
and it's a great movie. There's a new Nat Geo is doing. I was just started watching the series. I actually met the crew of this new series after last world record where we flew around the Earth, and I directed a
Oh,
film of
yeah.
that. I directed my
Yeah.
first documentary called One More Orbit, and as after we landed, the crew of The Right Stuff was there just to learn
Oh,
about here's the
awesome.
space
Wow.
center and here's what it's like to be an astronaut. So I walked over and they were they're like meeting a real astronaut. It was really cool, and I was picking out, all right, you're Alan Shepard and you're Gus Grissom. I was just guessing, and I was right. Actually, even the wives, they had the astronaut wives were there, the actresses were there, and so anyways, so The Right Stuff I, was the book I read. I question the same way. The Right Stuff impacted a lot of us.
That's cool.